Hi, I'm Mateo, and today I'm back on Pet Simulator 99 to go over all of the insane leaks that we got for this week's update. Now, included in some of these leaks are some very important details that will most definitely affect the future of the game, and it's really important that you guys understand what this can mean for you as a player. So we'll be going over some of the theories going around the community, as well as the direct information that we got from the developers themselves. And after we're done with all of that, we'll also talk about what you should be doing right now in-game to prepare. So if this video does help you out, remember to give it a like and subscribe for more helpful Pet Simulator 99 content. Now let's get straight into this video. All right, you guys, so some very big news today from the big game staff, and this news is so big in fact that the market is most definitely going to be changing very quickly. So last night I put out a video going over the effects of all of these new huges coming into the market and how that is essentially crashing the prices of huges in general. Now if we come over here and check out the huge red wolf, as you can see the wrap value is around 15.2 million. Now that is actually extremely dirt cheap. This is the cheapest huge that I've seen in so long inside this game. Now obviously there are going to be a few reasons why these huges are so cheap. The number one reason is that there's currently like 300,000 of these being opened every day in this event, so there is just way too much supply and not enough demand for huges, especially after the news that we got today from big games. So essentially, just to give you a little bit of background, in Pet Simulator 99 we have exclusive eggs, and inside these exclusive eggs you have a very rare chance at something called a Titanic, which is a step above huge pets. Now besides just inside of exclusive eggs that you buy with Robux, you can also get them inside of the newest huge egg, which is the butterfly egg. So as you can see, you have a 0.25% chance to get a Titanic out of one of these eggs, and these cost around 300 million diamonds, so they are not cheap at all. And then as of recently, we have also been getting a ton of free-to-play Titanic events in the game, where big games has given people a chance to be able to craft their own Titanic or open it in some of the past ones. And then besides from those events or the exclusive eggs, there is only one other way in order to get a Titanic, and that's by buying merchandise from the big games website. Now the Titanic plushies cost like $300 if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, I've never bought one, so I don't know. Somewhere between like $250 and $300 is what I believe it costs. So essentially these Titanics were very hard to get and cost a lot of diamonds in game. But then in the past 2 weeks we got two free-to-play Titanic events that gave us tons and tons of these Titanics, totaling around 2,600 Titanics, which is a lot. These are now the most common Titanics in the game pretty much. I think there's like one more that has an exist count above one of these. So after these past two events, people were very skeptical that big games was planning on releasing something that is above the Titanic rarity, which everybody refers to this tweet that I'll post on the screen now from like about a year and a half ago, where they posted a picture of a gargantuan cat. So people are insinuating that this new tier of pet is going to be called gargantuan, and that's going to be even bigger than the Titanics. Now inside this tweet, big game said 20,000 likes and will add it to the game. Now this tweet still a year and a half later never reached 20,000 likes, so of course they didn't add it to the game. But just today we got a new tweet leak of the update coming on Saturday from big games, where they say above the picture, little teaser of the gargantuan sized PS99 update this Saturday. So of course this is only the second time they've mentioned Gargantuan Pets since that tweet, and because of the fact that they've been giving out so many free Titanics, people are definitely skeptical that there could potentially be something released this week that would bring pets to a whole different level. So all of this evidence does seem like big games is attempting to release the Gargantuan Pets into the game. Now a lot of people thought this was never going to happen because about 4 months ago, one of the developers or staff members or whatever you want to call him for the big games team who deals with the merchandise for the game said this that I'll have on the screen here. Spiffy put this here in the big games Discord, replying to somebody who is asking if they are going to release these pets. Spiffy specifically says here, literally said no Gargantuan Pets above so many times, read. Now, prior to this update tweet from Big Games today, everybody was using this Discord message from Spiffy to guarantee the fact that we weren't actually going to see Gargantuan Pets in the game. But funny enough, Spiffy actually deleted this Discord message from 4 months ago today. So it seems like that is very indicative of them releasing these pets. Spiffy and the team already did disclose that they are no longer going to be selling Titanic plushies anymore. I believe starting at the end of this month or sometime in December of this year. So all all of this really does seem like they are going to release some new plushies for this new tier of Gargantuan Pets, and that the Titanics are no longer going to be the best tier of pets in the game. Now, if they do release Gargantuan Pets, that does raise a bunch of concerns for basically every level of player in Pet Simulator 99. Now, already the market for huge pets in the game has been declining severely, especially since these past two updates have given over 1 million free huges to players in the game, which has created a very overly saturated market with pretty much every player in the game having enough huges. And the fact that you can only use 99 pets max in the normal world makes it so there's not really a use to having all of these huges. So right now we have huge pets that are currently selling for 15 million. Now all of these Titanics that dropped in the past week are selling for around 9.2 billion, which is still a lot of diamonds to be fair. But if they do release these Gargantuan Pets, then that is going to be a whole nother tier that is better than both of these. Now, one theory that I have been seeing going around is that they might use huge pets as some sort of combined feature in order to get these Gargantuan Pets. Now, people think that because of the huge machine that we have here, if I go on the supercomputer, inside this huge machine, you can use exclusive pets to combine into an egg that allows you to get huges and now even a Titanic. So some people are predicting that the new huge machine egg is going to allow you to get Gargantuan Pets by combining potentially huge pets in here. Now, to me personally, that doesn't sound like it would be the case, but it does raise the question on what is the purpose of even having all of these huge pets. Huge pets are basically going to become the norm in this game, and they're going to go to dirt cheap because there's not really going to be a true use. And if this is true, the other thing that is going to happen is that we can assume that Titanics are going to become a lot more common. Since they are no longer going to be the rarest of pets, Big Games is more likely to use Titanics in future events to get players to log in the game and try to get one for free. So if this is the case, then Titanics are probably going to go down in value over time, as there is going to be a larger supply into the market and people care less about them because there is that new higher tier. But honestly, we have very little evidence of this actually coming into the game, besides the fact that Big Games used the word gargantuan to describe the update that's coming on Saturday. We don't even know how we would even be able to get these tiers of pets. There could be a whole nother mechanic that's not even in the game that allows us to get these. So besides new plushies, we could also potentially get it from the new exclusive eggs that come to the game. There might be like a 0.01% chance to get a gargantuan pet from one of these, which does kind of align because they did actually do a 2-for-1 sale on exclusive eggs this time around. So that kind of does support the theory that these new pets are coming into the game. But I don't know, you guys, it is very hard to predict what you should do. The only thing that I would suggest from you guys is to be stacking up on your diamonds as much as you possibly can, because if this new tier of pet does come out, people are going to want a ton of diamonds in order to buy all of the new things. And this does seem like it is going to be a very big update, so a lot of people might need gems for stuff. So everything is just looking pretty grim, especially since there are so many of these huge red wolves being opened right now in the game. In the past 24 hours alone, like I said earlier, 300,000 of these huge red wolves were open. So if we keep at that same rate, then we can expect almost 2 million of these huge red wolves to be in existence before the end of the update. I would just make sure you are stacking up on your diamonds and are ready for everything that this update might entail. It is definitely going to be a very interesting week for Pet Simulator 99, and unfortunately I'm actually leaving on a trip on Saturday morning before the update comes out, so I'm not even going to be able to see any of this. I will be bringing my laptop though, so hopefully I can try to play a little bit and keep up with all of the new stuff that we're getting. And if you want to hear about all of the new stuff and the best methods for doing stuff in the new update, I will be discussing the game over on my Discord with players in there, so make sure you're joined up. We also do signed huge giveaways pretty much daily, so it's definitely a good place for you guys to be. Now hopefully this video did inform you on everything you should know about this update coming on Saturday. Last year's Christmas event was actually very fun, and that's actually what got me into Pet Simulator 99 in the first place, with the Titanic presents that they had in the game. It was just such a fun concept, so I hope they bring back something fun this year for Christmas. So if this video did help you out, remember to give it a like and subscribe for more. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace out.